Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome back to my playthrough of the American Civil War mod for Empire Total War. Let's go ahead and load up my save. This appears to be the one that I want. Yep. Okay, so one thing I want to go ahead and actually say right now is that I would like to apologize that it has been quite a while since I actually recorded footage for this, and that mostly just has to do with me. When I was in the mood to record it, I ended up not being capable of recording it for one reason or another. So it just ended up essentially getting pushed back constantly. But now that I am finished with Star Wars Republic Commando, if I end up making a schedule, this series is essentially just going to be replacing that series. Again, that's only if I actually come up with a schedule, which I'm going to try to do, but I make no guarantee on that. Just to mention that, I make no guarantee that I will end up having an actual schedule of any sort. I'm not going to accept that. I can't get an alliance with Mexico. They won't accept one, period. What about France? They would not accept one, period. They would not accept one at all. Okie dokie. Okay. There's gotta be something for it, because the it seems too low. Okay, fine, whatever. I guess I'll just go and lower that back down to where it was before, but it seems so low moving around, especially because it seems to be stuck at the edge of my screen for a few seconds after I attempt to rotate it. So I'm gonna have to deal with those guys a bit later. Let's get one more unit of conscripts there so that I have 4. Let's see, where exactly do I wish to go and attack? I mean, I could, technically speaking, actually go ahead and march on Richmond, like, right now, and well, I don't think I'd win, to be completely honest with you. I could do it. That's the thing. Let's see, what kind of units do I have here? Do I have any new units being made that are going to be sent there? Now that I know of. Let's get one more unit of cavalry. Let's go with normal Union cavalry. And I think I'll go with one more artillery. But what kind of artillery do I want to go with? This has the most range, so I'll go with the Union 12-pound. Yeah, I think that'd be better to go with. Unless I have something better up here that I can make. And I don't think that's the case. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and upgrade these so I can try to make more money. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have to worry about defending up here, so I'm just going to go with regular governor's residences and the like. Essentially, have the governor's building follow the sort of civilian tree, essentially. So let's see, how many people are here? 5. That would leave me with enough room for the 1 more artillery and the 1 more cavalry. So you guys go there. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with with this cavalry just for the sake of keeping it even with the same type of cavalry across the board there. Makes it a little bit easier to manage in my opinion. And we'll actually just go ahead and end this turn. Not too much to really do here. I mean, I could march out from Nashville and attack these guys, but I'd rather not right now. Okay, have those guys heal up a bit. Go ahead and end our turn. Oh, it looks like they're sending an army out in the west. Looks like they're going to move in on Kansas. Okay, recruitment. New town emerges. Go ahead and deal with the new towns now. Two more turns for the artillery to be done. I think I'll march on Richmond as soon as I do that, but I don't know. We'll see. They've got a fairly decent sized army, it looks like, making its way over here to attempt a march on Kansas. Unless they plan to go all the way up to Minnesota, or Iowa and Minnesota. I mean, they could do that. I probably would if I were them, but I don't think the AI is going to be smart enough to actually do something like that. I could technically take these guys out of Missouri now, or St. Louis, and send them down towards Mississippi, especially once this army leaves. But I have no idea how long that'll take. And I should definitely actually go and recruit more units here. So I'll recruit, 2 more actually. Upgrade that mine. Upgrade that mine. Let's see, any other mines? No, I couldn't afford to upgrade any other mines even if I wanted to, so it doesn't matter. Why do I have units here? Oh, I guess I made them for some reason or another. We can actually, if I can, I'll try to get these guys over to Frankfurt. I don't like that path you're taking. How about you go all the way up to Lancaster? And then we'll attempt to march down from Lancaster down into Frankfurt to reinforce it. Do I want to march these guys out to deal with that army? Because these guys are like 2 turns away from getting to Kansas. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just to ensure that these guys don't do anything. And we'll just auto-resolve that battle. No reason for me to fight it. And have these guys start a march back. I mean, I could probably go and take New Mexico, or Santa Fe, and Midland. Or Midland, or whatever. Because Santa Fe is completely undefended. I could start recruitment there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take Santa Fe. Let's see, how many units do they have here? 5. let's grab the best of the best that we have, and we'll ship them out to deal with this army over here. We'll leave 2 Union Iron Brigades back to defend St. Louis. And I'll make a save. And, well, we pretty much double their numbers, almost. Just a little bit short by what, like 200? Yeah, something like that. About a little over 200, I think. Just from quick glance. So, I think we'll be fine. Especially if we can take out Stonewall. And, yeah, it's actually being led by Stonewall Jackson. So, we are going to have to attempt to take him out of the fight. Permanently, hopefully. And it's raining, which I don't think that's really going to affect us. Okay, there's a warehouse over there, so I could technically put my units within a building. Or at least some of my units in a building. But that appears to be the only building in this entire area. So I think I might go ahead and line my units up for a march on that. So the general is actually going to go in the warehouse. The rest of the units are going to go and set up positions just sort of around the area. Hopefully that'll cause the enemy to go and charge the, or well, attempt to charge on the warehouse and get beaten back by all my units. I could just barely see them over there. I could do better here. Do something like that. Have another army or group do something along those lines. That, no, come on. You guys can do better than that. There you go. Yeah, that seems pretty good. But I'll want to go and have units also lined up. Oh, something like that, just to ensure those guys don't get easily flanked. It doesn't look like they're going to move towards me, which is kind of annoying. Have those guys line up like that. And I've got these 3 other units that I don't have any actual plans. Essentially, I've brought more units than I needed to actually work on this map for sort of what I'm planning. So I'm improvising now, all of a sudden. There's nothing else I can do. There we go, that works. Put these guys essentially in front of the door so the enemy can't charge in. Well, one of the doors. Let's see. Whoa, okay, no game. There you go, that's the formation I wanted these guys to have. Thank you very much. Really odd position, and fast forward while we wait for our men to get into position. Let's go ahead and check on the enemy. The rain is actually kind of annoying, to be completely honest with you. Okay, building captured, so there they are, and Stonewall Jackson somewhere in here. They're not doing anything. Oh, they just brought conscripts. That's even worse for them than what I was expecting. Oh, okay. Why these units are all the way back here, I do not know. Okay, I'm going to actually end up needing to march my units out towards them, it would seem. So we shall... Oh, grab a couple of units. Oh, no. I don't want you guys to retreat. Stop retreating, you idiots. I did not mean to do that. I want you guys to march over here. Okay, I don't recall hitting Control W. I remember just hitting Control on each of these guys, but apparently I hit Control W, thus being the shortcut to make them retreat. Okay, whatever, game. Whatever you say. Okay, you know what? I'll go with these 4 actually, because they're not in any real meaningful places. And fast forward. And they're going to completely ruin these guys' lines. Yeah, the enemy's not charging me, which is kind of annoying. The AI seems to just always be on the defensive in these battles. It doesn't ever seem to actually attempt to attack me. Which is a little bit annoying. Makes it kind of difficult to effectively engage them. When I'm always needing to march out to meet them. So there's only 3 people here, or well, 3 units here. Total of what? 850 there? Yeah. Okay, how are you guys feeling? Fresh, fresh, fresh. Okay, good. And then you guys can continue marching forward. However, I can make some serious edits to the line here. Because I can do this. Actually, you can go over here, since it would appear as though the orders are just a bit funky. And they are still just sitting up on their hill. Okay, so you guys march up to there. You guys go there like that. You go there like that. Oh, they're marching forward. Well, at least one unit's marching forward. And they are actually just marching. Which is perfectly fine with me. Okay, there we go, guys. Oh, but of course they're on that hill, so I can't actually hit them. A little bit aggravating. Gonna have to rework my lines even further than I was hoping. Are you guys able to hit them from here? I don't think so. Well, it looks like a little bit. Not exactly the way I would want you to, but you guys can sort of hit them. Oh, it looks like... Oh, hey, it looks like we hit somebody in Jackson's team. Apparently, so that's interesting. Now you guys should be able to hit them. You're like right in front of them. And despite the fact that I'm still getting like 30 some odd frames or more, everything has gone into slow motion and I'm still playing on normal speed. It probably has to do with all their shots, to be honest. Oh good, and those guys are standing at such a spot on the hill that it's quite easily possible to actually hit them, if I do say so myself. And Stonewall's guys are just gonna stand there and get shot. gonna attempt to flank these guys, and we've already done quite a bit of damage. They're almost down to half of their full strength. My guys aren't taking that much damage, but that might have to do with them not really concentrating fire all that well. Oh, these guys still have this hill in the way. Okay, our line's going to be really messed up here, to be completely honest with you, and there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, the enemy is routing now, which is wonderful. They're still keeping those two guys way the hell back there. So the hill should no longer be in these guys' way. Yeah, they're fine now. Oh, and we haven't killed Jackson yet. So we haven't actually completed our primary objective in this battle, which was to kill Stonewall Jackson. And he's not actually acting like a stone wall because he's running away. Stone walls don't run. Now those guys I'm going to have to deal with. And they're probably going to be kind of annoying. Oh, the hill's in the way yet again. These guys, I don't think it's as bad for them, but these guys... These hills are really annoying, to be completely honest with you. It's a pain to get my units in a good enough position so that they don't really have to worry about these hills. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who told you guys to go there? I'm pretty sure I selected the other unit and told them to reform their line to a degree at least. Okay, and those guys are now routing. Okay. We're gonna get shot at in the process of moving our units into position, but there's nothing I can do about that. We're just gonna have to improvise a bit. Once we actually get into position, that is. Oh, it looks like Stonewall Jackson's gonna be coming back. Well, he's not actually going to be coming back, but he is going to still exist on the battlefield for now. He's not running away completely yet. We're just going to have to jump over these. And, okay, you guys should be able to fire upon them. And there's no hills in the way, it appears. Granted, there's a tree and a bunch of trees in the way, but, you know, those are better than hills, to be completely honest with you. Okay, we're gonna grab this guy, and we're gonna actually have him come around the flank. And I want you guys to get a bit closer again. Try to get in sort of a flanking position. You guys need to run. Same with you guys. Oh, are they charging now? Oh, they got out of cover. They got out of cover. Change of plan, guys. Change of plans. Turn around and run back. And Stonewall Jackson is running away. He's not routing, but he is running away nonetheless. Oh, and it looks like they're attempting to flank me now. Oh yeah, they're definitely attempting that. Okie dokie. You guys... Guys, hurry up, get in position. Okay, that's still not a good enough position. You're not really going to be able to hit the bulk of their units in that scenario. Oh, you guys are behind the top of the hill, so I don't think you're going to really be able to hit them all that effectively. Let's alter the line just a tad. Come on, guys, run. Thank you. I need you to hit those units over there. Okay, those guys are routing, at least for now. They'll probably end up coming back again. Those guys are now routing. Awesome. Reorganize the line for the 20,000th time, it seems. And we don't seem to be hitting these guys, or are we not aiming for them? If you guys aren't aiming for them, I want you to aim for them. Oh, there we go. We finally took out one of their guys. But only one. How about we organize the line in that fashion? That seems to be much better. Oh, these guys are back. I think we can do this a tad bit better, to be completely honest with you. Something like that I think is going to be better. Guys might be under small arms. Okay, we've only killed 3 of their guys. God, we are not doing that well against those guys up there, but as soon as we deal with these guys, we should be fine. As long as those guys don't come back, I won't have any issues whatsoever to worry about. Guys, run. Come on, you guys can take them out, you know it. I know you can. These guys are holding quite nicely despite losing slightly, being under small numbers fire, and actually having been flanked for a little while, but they may not have been getting shot at when they were flanked. But they were still technically flanked. Are these guys charging us? No, but they are getting pretty damn close to the line. Okay, so I want you guys to organize like that. I want you to do something like that. That seems pretty good, yep. And, oh, well, I guess these guys can face that direction for the time being. I need all of you guys to run. And we'll just reorganize this last one, depending on what happens later. Now those guys are losing slightly, because they're the last ones standing. Oh, these guys are in position to fire now. Of course, friendlies are now running right through them. Guys can fire whenever you want. Whenever you feel like it. I don't really care when. There you go. Just waiting for the friendlies to get out of the way, I suppose. Oh, now the enemy's winning slightly yet again. These guys are shaken, apparently. Oh, they're winded. Yay. Awesome. Sweet. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, God. Were they about to charge us? Are they charging us? Well, I mean, if they are, they're getting gunned down like there's no tomorrow. And we're just gonna end the battle. No real reason to continue.